Hey, welcome back, mathletes. So we've got our final lesson of Chapter 2, working with all these fractions and mixed numbers. So far, we've worked with whole numbers and fractions, fractions with fractions, and fractions with mixed numbers for multiplication, and now division too. So we've got a lot of ICANs for this lesson. And we start off with some of those basic skills that we've done before, including changing a mixed number to an improper fraction, using reciprocals if division is happening, and then always simplifying those answers. So we're going to do a little bit of learning here about dividing with mixed numbers. The first place to look is on the bottom of textbook page 80. See if you can figure out, based on the key idea information provided by our textbook resource, how exactly do we divide with mixed numbers? We'll pause the video while you look to learn. So we're going to check and make sure that what we think we've learned is accurate. We're going to use another resource, which is just a YouTube video on dividing mixed numbers.
Welcome to my video on dividing mixed numbers. Here we have 3 1/3 being divided by 2 3/5. And the first thing I like to do, and I wrote this for you in green, is to convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions and then divide. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to convert these mixed numbers into improper fractions. I'll start with 3 1/3. I'll convert the 3 1/3 into an improper fraction. Since our mixed number has a denominator of 3, our improper fraction is also going to have a denominator of 3. And in the numerator, we need to multiply the denominator of 3 by the whole number of 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. And then we need to add the numerator of 1. And this is all being divided with 2 3/5. So let's do the same thing with that mixed number. We got to change it into an improper fraction. Since 2 3/5 has a denominator of 5, the improper fraction is also going to have a denominator of 5. And then in the numerator, we need to multiply the denominator of 5 by the whole number of 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. And then we need to add all of that with the numerator of 3. So let's simplify these fractions as much as possible. In our first fraction, we have 9 plus 1 in our numerator. And we know that 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. And our denominator stays the same. And this is being divided with our second fraction, which has a 10 plus 3 in the numerator. And we know that 10 plus 3 is 13. And our denominator stays the same, which is 5. So now we have two fractions being divided with each other. And how do we divide two fractions? Dividing two fractions is exactly the same as multiplying when you flip the second fraction. So instead of dividing by 13 over 5, I'm going to multiply by 5 over 13. 5 over 13 is the reciprocal of 13 over 5. So now I'm going to multiply these two fractions. First, I'm going to multiply my numerators. In our numerator, we have 10 times 5. And now I'm going to multiply the denominators. In our denominator, we have 3 times 13. And now I'm going to scroll down a little bit just to give me a little more space. And now I'm going to simplify this even further. In our numerator, we have 10.
So we know how to multiply with fractions and then simplify our answers because we've been doing that for weeks. So it just looks like the preparation is the thing that is different for me. And so it's kind of like Thanksgiving dinner. There's a lot to be prepared. So if we refer to our handout for today, we will be using mixed numbers. So we're going to have that job to get ready. But we're also dividing. So once we have improper fractions, we have to figure out which of those values will stay the same because we keep it, and then which of those values are we going to reciprocal and flip over. That way we'll be ready to multiply and then simplify. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done before we can multiply. Take your time and first prepare your mixed numbers by making them improper, and then go back and keep, change, flip. If you try to take on too many prepare jobs at once, it's kind of like burning the rolls because you just lose focus and you stop paying attention to them. So let's not burn the rolls today. Let's take our time and focus on one job at a time. So my first example is 3 4/5 being divided into halves. And so I'm going to prepare this. I'm going to do 5 times 3, which is 15, plus 4 more, which is 19/5. Now we notice that a half is still a half, so I'm going to instead multiply this by the reciprocal. If this had been a mixed number, I would want to make it improper first and then go back in a separate step and flip it over. But because it's already a fraction, I don't need to worry about that. My prepare is all set. And now I'm ready for my next job, which is just to multiply. So 19 times 2 gives me a 38 numerator. 5 times 1 gives me a 5 denominator. Multiplying is done. And now I need to simplify. I notice that my answer is really improper. It's really big on the top and it's tiny on the bottom. So how many 5s go into 38? And if I count by 5s, 7 groups gets me the closest. And then if I subtract, I see that I have a little bit of extra. So my whole number is 7. My remainder is my numerator. And fifths is still fifths is still fifths. 3 and 5 have no common factors, so 7 3/5 is my simplest answer. So if I took 3 4/5 pizzas and split them into halves, I could have 7 3/5 groups of halves. We'll give you one to try here. We'll pause the video while you prepare, multiply, and simplify 8 4/7 split into thirds. So let's walk through each step and you can self-check as we go. The first thing we need to do is to prepare. So this is a mixed number. We're going to make it improper. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 4 more is 60/7. We're going to change that. We're going to change this divide to multiply, keeping the first improper the same, and we'll flip over and use a reciprocal of this second value, making it a 3/1. Check to see, did you prepare this correctly? If not, note to self. Now I'm ready to multiply, and when I multiply, I'm just multiplying my numerators together. If you ever need to work a problem out like this, go for it. Some of our math is not done mentally. We end up with a 180 as our numerator, and a 7 times 1 is a 7 as our denominator. Check to see that you multiplied correctly. Now I need to simplify. Really improper. 7 goes into, I'm going to split it at 18 first. 7 goes into 18 2 whole times because 14 gets me the closest. But I have a little bit of extra. And now I'm going to use the 0 value. And I know that 6 groups of 7 is 42, which is a little bit too big. So it's got to be 5 groups, which gets me 35 and 5 extra pieces. So 25 becomes the whole number. The extra 5 pieces, or the remainder, is my numerator, and 7s stays the same. So your final answer would be the mixed number 25 wholes and 5/7. How'd you do with your simplify step? Let's try another one. This one's slightly different because it's a mixed number divided by another mixed number. So that means I just have 2 values that need to be prepared because all mixed have to be made improper. So I'm going to make 2 1/3 improper. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7/3. Divided by 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3 is 23 fifths. Now I'm going to keep the 7/3, I'm going to change the divide to a multiply, and I'm going to flip over the second fraction, making it a 5 on top and a 23 on the bottom instead. Now I'm ready to multiply. Multiply my numerators. 7 times 5 is 35. Multiply my denominators. 23 times 3 ends up being 69. And if I look, do a 35 and a 69 have anything in common? Well, I could divide the bottom by 3's, but I can't divide the top by 3's, and that means this is simplest form. Let's give you one to try. We'll pause the video while you find 3 4/5 divided by 2 3/4. Set it up in preparation, then multiply and simplify. So let's check and see how you did. This first mixed value would have been 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4 is 19/5. We're going to divide that by the improper version of this mixed. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11/4. And now we're going to keep this one, change the divide to multiply instead, and flip over and use a reciprocal of the second fraction. Check to see that you've prepared your problem like this. Ready to multiply. 19 times 4 gives me 76. And a 5 times 11 is a 55. Your value was improper, so we need to simplify this a little bit. Thinking how many 55s go into 76, and I know it's just one, which leaves me with 21 extras out of 55. 21 has factors of 7 and 3, but 55 doesn't have factors of 7 or 3, which means I can't simplify this at all. So this, mixed number, 1 21/55 is your final answer. Check to see how you did. Were you able to prepare correctly? Did you multiply all right? Did you simplify by turning your improper to a mixed? Here's my next example. You can see that it's slightly different than the other examples because we start off with a mixed number, but I also have a whole number. So it's like if I had 2 2/9 pizza and 7 people were going to split that pizza. I'm going to prepare my mixed number by making it improper. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 bonus is 29, divided by 7 is a whole number. Whole numbers get prepared by getting denominators of 1. Now I'm ready to go back and keep it, change it, flip it. So notice how I didn't try and take it all on at the same time. I'm just working one job at a time. So I'm going to keep this, change the math from divide to the opposite multiply, and instead use the flip-flopped reciprocal 1/7. Multiply this out. 20 times 1 is 20 numerator. Denominator is 9 times 7, that's a 63. The factors of 20 could be 4 times 5, 2 times 10, but 63 has factors of 3 and 21, or let's see, a 9 and a 7, and they don't have any common factors. So that is my simplest answer. We'll give you a similar one to try here. You've got a mixed number also being divided by a whole number. We'll pause the video while you do all the prep work, then quickly multiply and simplify. So there's a lot of prep work involved here. Let's check and see how you did with preparing your problem. 5 times 5 is a 25, plus 2 makes this an improper 27/5. Remember that the denominator stays the same. We're going to put our whole number over 1, But then I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep this the same. I'm going to change the math to multiply, and I'm going to flip this over to really be a 1/3. Check to see if you prepared correctly. There was a lot of work to be done. Now I'm ready to multiply. So 27 times 1 is a 27 numerator, and 5 times 3 is a 15 denominator. You have an improper answer, so we need to go and simplify this value. 15 goes into 27 once. 2 groups is 30, and that's too much. I only have 27 to split. But I do have a little bit of extra remaining. So we end up with 1 and 12 remaining out of 15. Remember, the denominator stays the same. But I also see that 12 and 15 have a common factor of 3. Did you see that they had a common factor? So I really end up with 1 whole. And a simpler way of talking about 12/15 is 4/5. So 1 4/5. Check to see if you simplified both ways correctly. We'll pause the video while you take a peek at this problem. You can see the equal signs, which split it from being like a step 1. Then this is what I did second. Excuse me, this is what I did third, and then this would be my final answer. So see if you can figure out, did I go wrong in step 1, 2, 3, or my final answer in step 4? I bet you discovered that my error was made in step 1. When I went to step 2, I ended up keeping the improper fraction and flipping over the whole number to a reciprocal. And it's not flip, change, keep. It's keep, change, flip. So I set up my problem wrong. Let's try another one. Did I make a mistake when I went from this problem to here, this part to here, oops, this part to step 3, 3 to 4, or 4 to 5? Lots of little pieces here. We'll pause the video so you can kind of do some error analysis for me. So hopefully you discover that on this one, I did correctly make this mixed number. It's matching improper. And then I should have put this whole number over 1. But when I went from step 2 to 3 here, what I ended up doing was reversing the first and second values. So I should not have done that. I should have kept this first one first and flipped the second one over instead of reversing and then flipping. So I did too much movement of the values on here. So with the class time that's left, we're going to do a little bit of partner practice. You'll be working in your notebooks and you'll be dividing some mixed numbers with some Jeopardy questions. Happy practicing.